this edition of The Deep Shot. I drank a little bit too much last night, so I am hungover for today's show. Travis brings up our weekly poll on who had a better career, Steph Curry, still going, or Kobe Bryant. They move on to roasting Drake and his Drake-isms as the Raptors face off against the Warriors. And then Winston claims that this week's Country Strong Play of the Week is actually the Country Strong Play of the season. All that and more, so grab your concessions and find your seats, because the Deep Shot starts right now.
Deep Shot on 3.
1.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah, the Bills.
6 wins, we all get Josh Allen jerseys.
We have nothing to worry about.
2.
It's over, boys. And by over, it means it's just beginning.
3. Deep shot!
Season 4.
I'm just confused as why the Mahomes and Dak are in a controlled setting. I don't understand.
You're already talking about it. We're already on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just teasing it.
No.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Deep Shot.
Welcome.
Travis has been TOing for a while. I am TOing today because I am hungover.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chuck had too much sugar.
Had a lot to drink. I blame Blake Caton for buying me a shot of tequila, but you only graduate once, so here we are, Sunday.
Not necessarily. You graduated from probably kindergarten, from elementary school.
Those don't count.
First grade.
Those are all snowflake.
Yogo.
words.
Yogo.
Yogo. So I have to shield my eyes from the light. Okay, so our first topic, the Raptors are playing right now against the Warriors. I think their Warriors are up right now.
No, I believe the Raptors were
Raptors
up.
are up.
It's back and forth. Before we get into this, just quick thoughts of Game 1. We, of course, have NBA Finals segments today, but Game 1, were you guys really surprised that Toronto took that game? And Spicy P, which I think is a terrible nickname, for Pascal Siakam, Mr. Siakam.
I think the Warriors put too much of their defensive focus on Kawhi. Because when you really...
Kawhi.
I literally, everybody says I pronounce his name wrong.
Kawhi.
Because then I combine him with Kyrie. And it's like...
Kyrie.
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
That's because they're both going to the Lakers.
Yeah, good call.
Yep.
That is true. Right on the walls.
I wasn't super surprised, but I think I don't think the rest of the series will go that way, personally.
What if the Raptors win this game that's on right now?
It's big. Don't get me wrong. It'll swing a lot of the momentum that people thought, or it'll change the momentum in terms of what people thought was going to happen.
I believe, Travis, you're the one that said that the National Basketball Association won't be fun until the Warriors lose. Mm-hmm. If they lose this series, does this reopen your caring for basketball on a professional level?
I think it would hurt it because it might ruin his chances of getting Kawhi.
Nah, Kawhi already made the decision.
Kai.
I think the NBA could use a different champion.
Agreed. And if it costs Kawhi playing his chances with LeBron,
I'm fine
that's
with
fine.
it. Yeah, because next year LeBron's going to have an exciting season at least.
He's going to have Kyrie, not Kawhi. Mm-hmm. Anthony Davis. RJ Barrett.
Oh yeah. No, because they're going to take
Ilgauskas
Jarrett
is gonna
Culver, and
come-
Trav's going to
Yeah.
be very happy.
Ilgauskas is going to come out of retirement.
Mo Williams,
Mo Williams.
Yep.
Drew Gooden.
Delonte West.
No, not after the thing with Mrs. James.
Okay,
with
fair
Gloria.
enough. Fair enough.
So no.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move on to this first segment, which you guys are all being nervous about us even showing. We came down, it's a vote 2-2 to either share it or not, so we're going to rock, paper, scissors on the matter.
Do we do rock, paper, scissors here? Sivers?
Kawhi.
Sivers are like really sharp scissors. Do we do best out of 3 and then best out of 3?
That makes no sense.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out as we go. Here we go.
We'll just do best of 3.
But then they do too because they...
No, just best out of 3 between you two.
No, equal share is
Well, I
25%.
kind of pulled out though as well. Remember?
Do you want to
Okay,
do...
it's just between me and you.
Do you
Everybody
wanna
doesn't
do
want to play.
a series of 7?
No, we'll go best out of 3.
Best
we
out of
only have
3?
an hour show.
Okay. Is it just going to be 1, 2, 3, and then shoot?
Or, okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So 3 pats and then shoot.
And then, shoot.
Ready?
Okay. Oh. Oh, game 3.
Let's
Let's go, baby.
I'm partial. Like I just wanted to give. Some
Let's
love.
go.
It's like,
No racism.
You're welcome. You're welcome, viewers.
It wasn't going to be racist.
Chuck's probably going to tweet this anyways.
This isn't going to be
the stream
racist.
will never know.
Stream shall never know.
The lost segment.
You're welcome, stream. That's all I
Deep
have to
shot
say.
after dark. Coming soon.
You need a little title down here in the corner. After dark.
It'll be like a neon light.
Dang it, you got credit, but carry on.
Credit for what?
You know, what cannot be shown. My boy got some love on there.
Yeah, and you,
You know.
can't talk about
That's the only thing I wanted.
Shout out Matt Ryan. That's all we have
That's
to say.
all we got to say.
So cryptic.
The lost segment.
The last segment.
Actually, that one was the one on the field at UW Bothell. That's the true loss.
I remember
segment.
that.
It was so bad.
That was rough.
It's so bad. Okay, back to the finals. Drake. There's so many McGregor words that I can use for Drake that are negative. This is him tonight at game 2, wearing a Home Alone Kevin sweatshirt.
I don't care. Drake's been funny this series.
Yeah,
I don't even
He's
care.
so corny,
cares?
though.
It's funny,
cares?
dude. He
He's
was,
so
he was
corny.
yelling at Draymond. It's funny, bro.
Yeah. And even Draymond said he doesn't really care.
On
Like
the
it's not that
subject
big
of
a
Draymond,
deal.
when has he become like a messiah? Like
Right. Everybody's like,
he's all of a
dude,
sudden
he
become,
spits
like-
facts.
He's literally just become like this like changed man in the course of like half of the season.
Right?
He started out the year so trash too, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's become like this like praised individual, just preaching.
Yeah,
like,
because he's been going off.
don't understand.
Yeah, I can guard Shaq. I could guard Shaq in his prime, and
Okay,
then
not
Pascal
bad.
Siakam scored 34 on me. Okay, buddy.
Pascal Siakam's a real deal, though.
He is. He's good, but he's definitely not Shaq, and he said he could lock down Shaq, so.
Ooh, I do have a drop of Shaq. Hold on.
Producer.
It's very, very relevant. Shoot, what to do with it?
You want me to come over there and punch you in the face so I get fired?
That is Shaq to Draymond. Mm-hmm. Draymond was walking around Toronto in an OVO hoodie, though. I think he's just, you got to out-troll the troll, because Drake is
Dude,
just
Drake's been
trolling.
funny. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that went overlooked too is that Toronto has home court. I don't think a lot of people even like knew that coming into the series.
I knew that.
Yeah, but a large majority of people did not know that.
And even
or
if
did
they
not
know
even
it,
think about it.
Even
yeah.
if they know it, they're kind of downplaying it like it doesn't have a
Yeah.
factor, but it really does.
Well, they're probably just tuning into their first game this season.
I mean, that's
In
a
game
lot of
one.
Warrior fans.
Well, and that's what's dumb is like the amount of like stuff that's come out of Drake's mouth shouldn't really affect anybody other than the fact that he's like on the sideline basically or like on the court. Just because, I mean, you think about it, any stadium, they're all packed full of people. I don't know, just because he's famous doesn't mean, like, as a player, I just don't think it should have that big of an effect
Drake
on you.
having more of an impact than Kevin Durant this
Seriously,
finals.
like, you see, like, Steph engaging with them on the court in the game. Like, if you can't, do you remember that? There's so many videos of Kobe when he had, like, Chris Rock next to him, like, talking in his face, and Kobe's just sitting
Rock.
there like this, just like...
That's what they call Mamba mentality.
That's what they call Spike
Yeah,
Lee.
that one, the one where Matt Barnes threw the ball in his face like this, and he didn't even flinch or anything. Like, that's just, like...
That's Kobe Bryant, though. That's not Steph Curry or...
Well, that's what I'm
Green.
saying. So they gotta just like, why is this such a big deal that Steph or Drake is in your ear?
We also
yelling?
need to take a look at Kobe, who was in LA his whole career, and then Toronto. It's like, we have Drake. The whole nation of Canada is like, we have Drake. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting motivated behind Drake, but that's the Toronto side. I just think the Warriors, the Warriors shouldn't have be affected as much as they are.
The Warriors have E40.
In the
though.
words of Lavina Pavel, I'm shaking. I'm so scared of Aubrey Graham Cracker.
Well, hold on, quick pause. Why are we allowed to just put people's last names on blast like that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Cracker.
spoke to our good friend whose name starts with a D, and
Yeah.
he still hasn't let you live down
I
what
know.
you did on here.
We can't be just throwing out last names. I'm sure there's millions of other Lavinas out there. You know.
Agreed. Well, that's why I wanted to make her like, make it
People,
known
okay,
that
people
it
who
was-
listen
yeah.
to the show know who Lavina is.
Oh, I know, but
There could be another one that's trying to take your thunder, and it's not happening.
don't
but when I
think so.
use the man with said D, in his name, I'm not allowed to throw his last name in there.
No, because that was a terrible story, and you just threw him under the bus. The poor guy, he didn't do anything wrong.
But going back to the topic, Curry's better than Kobe all time.
Speechless.
Mic drop.
No.
Yes. Josh. It's
Tough.
not even debatable.
Tough.
But
To-
if
to-
you can debate it, if
To
you
this
want.
point, I definitely think he could surpass him. I don't know that he has yet.
He already has.
I don't know about all that. I think he. If I had to predict whether he will, then yes.
I don't know.
Should be
Has he
common
to this
knowledge that
point?
he's already
No.
passed.
When you
him.
look at the numbers and stuff like that, statistical-wise, like Curry is way more efficient. You know, he has like the championships, like the finals appearances, all that stuff. Probably
Has
more.
just he has
probably
more
finals MVP.
He
How
has
do we-
more MVPs than
you know,
How do we
Kobe.
think these last couple years of the super team affected Steph's legacy? Because I think it dropped it a
I
little
mean,
bit
it
too.
has, but he's still better than Kobe all time.
But I'm still yet to take
Steph's
that
still
into
a top 20
effect.
player all time.
Well, I agree with that. I'm not
And that's
like
higher
I
than
think
Kobe.
Steph. I personally think Steph is the best player on that team, and he has been the entire time. Kevin Durant's been
No,
there.
not best player.
Yes,
but
he is.
No.
But
You think KD's better?
Jonas
No.
Jerebko.
Giannis?
Giannis Urepko.
Jonas
Giannis
Jerebko.
and Jonas fused.
Giannis, I do not deserve MVP. Antetokounmpo.
Still going to get it, though.
But I just want to go back to that Curry,
Full time.
that Kobe Curry debate. I don't know. Kobe just has like this like fan base around him, like this like
Mythical creature.
it's almost like the Jordan effect, like
Mamba.
It's just different eras, you know, a little bit, but it's like people like just they put him on like a pedestal in a weird way.
Agreed when he was
it's
shooting
so-
efficiently.
So it's like kind of like a legacy thing. Like he has that name value to him that like
Steph
Curry,
But
Curry
I almost
does.
think that name value like is detrimental to what people think of Kobe as like Kobe's career.
No, it makes it higher, like Winston's
No,
saying.
no.
Yes, it
People,
does.
there are far more haters for Kobe than there is even for LeBron.
Something
And
that
a
should
lot of people
also
hate
be
LeBron.
common knowledge is that Tim Duncan is way better than Kobe, but he's not because, or people don't
Because
think he
he's
is
not
because
flashy.
he doesn't have face value, which is what Winston's saying.
Yes, but Tim Duncan never allegedly sexually assaulted a woman. and Kobe
Okay,
did.
Joe.
I'm just saying, and he still has. Winston's right. He has a worldwide revere. People know who Kobe
Like
is.
Kobe
and
has like a
adore
like
him.
huge international fan base. Like you gotta like China, like people they love Kobe there. Like Kobe has like the like you know they just remember like the Nike like.
Well, yeah, he has
like,
just the first name prowess like LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron and Kobe.
like,
That's all you have to
people,
say.
People to this day shoot like a piece of paper and trash can and say
Right,
Kobe, You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like,
you don't say Tim,
Kobe, which means you're going to miss it.
So I think is
and people aren't going to be saying Kevin.
Yeah.
so. With that being said, Josh, like, is that kind of like in your mind, kind of why you? I'm just asking
Yep.
you. Is that why you think like Kobe, like legacy wise speaking, like has a better like you know? Are you saying legacy or career then?
I just think Curry's
Like by the
on the
numbers?
all-time all-time list. Curry's higher than Kobe.
So is
that
why
should
you,
be common knowledge
Is that why,
right
as
now.
of right now, you think Kobe's higher than Curry?
Yeah,
Or
I
do you
just
look at
think Kobe's.
other work?
I would think maybe not legacy or like how good they are at their prime or whatever we're discussing. Like because I mean those are all very different things. But I just think like Steph hasn't. I know Steph has his what does he have 3 rings now?
Yeah.
I mean that's obviously
2,
important.
One with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chuck.
Kobe has what 6?
No. Yeah.
5? Okay, calm down. There's one less.
That's a big difference.
6, no!
Yeah, that's a big
Okay.
difference.
But it's going to be tough to see what happens in the next couple years, and I just think that'll have a much greater
Either-
effect on the comparison.
Either way, I don't even value rings that much in an all-time debate
Well, yeah,
anyways.
it's Bill Russell. is
Okay,
11.
then Amari Stoudemire easily.
Yeah,
No.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
He was killed in the NBA for like a year and a half.
Now he
Now
lays
he's-
in red wine.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
I wouldn't
he
even,
plays in Jerusalem.
I wouldn't even say a year and a half. He had like a 10-game stretch on the Knicks where he scored like 30 points.
That was it for the
That was
Knicks,
it.
and then it was pretty good on the Suns
He
every
was
now
an
and then.
MVP frontrunner. his
Steve
first year
Nash.
with the Knicks.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve
Yep.
Nash.
When I worked at Nike, there were a lot of Canadians that would bust down. And there's-
Tatiana.
yes. They'd bust down Tatiana. They'd come into the Nike store.
I think we know what the title of this stream is.
What?
Amari bust down.
Bust down, Amari. Bust down. Anyways, they would bust down. They'd come into the store. They would use their phones to communicate because they didn't speak English. But the one word that they could say was
Kobe.
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 Do you have the
Kobe.
Kobe?
Do you have the Kobe?
Do you have the
Wow, that
Kobe?
makes him better than Curry, dude.
Isn't Kobe or Kobe? Isn't
'cause
that like
Under
a
Armour
really
is
like
trash.
no? Isn't that like a really nice cut of meat?
It's
It
it's
is.
beef that's like marbled and fat and technically illegal in the United States.
Okay.
It's like a Japanese.
Well, maybe that's what they're
beef.
referring to. They thought they were in a grocery store.
Oh, that,
Where does Nike sell meat?
They
sell
thought
meat?
they were in a grocery store. They can't read the Nike.
I'm not even gonna tear
Nike?
you up right now.
Nike, yeah, this one.
Thank you.
The Kobe.
The Kobe. The Kobe. I need the Kobe.
Well,
I need the Duncan.
Tim.
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 Steph.
Yep.
Kevin.
Oh,
Yep.
Kawhi.
Yep.
Karai.
Josh,
Yeah.
at church ball, your sister plays like Tim Duncan.
Okay.
I think
Every time she shoots next week, I'm Tim.
I just think she has a fundamentally sound game like Tim Duncan.
She does kind of play like Tim Duncan.
I
I
think
think she's better than Kobe.
we need to work
then.
on her little like post back. What am I trying to say?
The Tim?
Backboard.
Oh, the
Backboard.
bank.
Bank
Right.
shots.
Yeah,
That's the word I was
But
looking
yeah,
for.
we'll
I
start
love the
yelling
bank
Tim.
shot.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim. I like it.
Twitch chat update.
I think it's just Lavina in here.
Yeah, we got Lavina just going off.
Let's go, Lavina.
Imagine willingly singing with the Lakers. Scary.
Singing with them.
Yeah. Who's
Oh, Lakers.
Lakers.
Our
Is she talking about Drake?
Laker. No,
I
she's
think
talking about
Los
LeBron, but
Angeles.
she wants to say signing.
LeBron is too worried about Taco Tuesday. Sorry. Travis texted me it, referring to the thing that got banned from the show.
Nope. It's in the
I
vault.
think I shared that with you and Dave, didn't I?
Yes, he did.
It's in the vault. Hey, what did we say about the names?
The
Sorry,
last
D.
segment.
I shared that with you and D.
Yeah, Drake is hella dope, yelling at Draymond, then taking him to dinner in Toronto the next evening to say it's all good.
It was kind of like when Draymond called Durant in the parking lot and cried.
Hey, we just lost.
Sorry.
I'm shaking. I'm so scared of Aubrey Graham Cracker. It's not bothering anyone or getting on anyone's head. It's just annoying. Don't know if I agree on that one. An asterisk as determined by kids on Twitter. What a world in regards to your
I'm a
comment.
kid on
We're kids on
Twitter.
Twitter.
I don't know. And then she said, I'm out guns blazing today, boys.
Definitely affecting Draymond if
Yep.
you're getting that mad after the
Maybe
game.
even
Lavina,
Steph.
Lavina
Yeah.
responding
Maybe
like
even
KD.
Huh?
Lavina responding like KD.
Agreed.
These cats don't know how to win without KD.
We're gonna get some numbered account 679843321
What are you cats
Tweet from the
talking about?
sidelines. Right now?
in Twitch in the chat.
Yeah.
Be the burner. Okay, more Drake. This is where I agree with Lavina. It is very annoying. So this is Drake with his armband too that we want to talk about, that he covered up his tattoos. But so he takes the lint from Steph, takes a picture of it and says Steph Curry hair lint for sale on eBay right now. Username Draymond should have wear 20.
Did we see Aisha's reply?
I did not. What'd
So
she say?
which charity we donating this to?
Ha 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 ha, Aisha. Ha ha ha.
She's so funny.
I went on to eBay and there was like 1,000 listings of
Was
it. It's
there?
just the same picture, but like some of them were for charity.
Yeah.
They probably just send a piece of lint. It's not hard to find a piece of lint. But come on,
Drake funny.
I think there's more Drake in here. Okay, this made me upset on a different level. Basically, like lying and cheating. So this is what has gone around. Drake and Draymond, John at it. Drake says you're trash, can't let it go.
How can you say that's not affecting them?
Yeah, he literally stopped
And
to
look
talk
at Steph's
to him.
face. Like
I
he's
know.
like it's definitely like even if it's not a negative effect, it's definitely affecting them. Like they're thinking about him. For a fan, essentially. Like who really cares?
So this is the thing that bothers me. So here's Draymond's head. Here's Drake's. Drake's 6'1". I looked it
Is
up.
he actually?
Drake's 6'1".
That's crazy. Drake's
looks
low key.
short.
Draymond Green is listed at 6'7".
Yeah,
That's
okay,
not
buddy.
6'7".
Yeah, he's got like 3 inches on him with that.
I pulled up. I was like, I had never looked into it. Went in a Draymond Green height rabbit hole and saw him standing next to a bunch of players. LeBron's what, 6'8", 6'9"? Draymond's like below his shoulder.
Yeah.
That makes what Draymond does even more impressive. Than
Kind of does, honestly.
It does, but like, don't lie about your height. If anything,
Especially because
like,
he's not skilled. Sorry.
Sorry.
not skilled.
Mentally weak team.
You guys can't veto this one. Okay, so speaking of LeBron, did you guys watch this?
I did, yeah.
LeBron James Jr. got an Instagram account and was promptly grounded minutes after. Winston, have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen
Okay. Conor McGregor in its fullest, but we're going to let this run.
Motherfucker, it's time to make a PSA. Just because she has a pretty face does not mean she has pretty heart. These bitches don't give a fuck about a nigga. You bitch ass bitch. They wanna hurt a nigga heart before they even give you your heart. They wanna see your shit break apart. Fuck these hoes. And half of these bitches ain't got no money. Try kind of some. All they want to do is smoke your motherfucking weed away. So fuck 'em.
Ronnie, who hurt you? Who hurt you, man? He needs a hug.
This was 15 minutes before the Taco Tuesday. This was Junior, dinner's almost done.
Okay, Daddy.
We'll make a video and just act hard. What really blows my mind is LeBron James has been in the spotlight since he's been 15, 16 years old. We've never had anything like this. LeBron James Jr., little Sonny, little squirt, little champ, has Instagram for 16 minutes, and he does this. Come on, man.
He's going to Sierra Canyon to play with Zaire Wade.
We're, yeah, that's the
Josh
that's
and
the
I
next
going
thing
to
on
war.
here.
Yep.
I do want to say social media and stuff today is not different. It's completely different from
That is true.
being on the media
Yeah.
back in that day.
That's true. Like
The media.
Because he might have been, that could have been like one of those things where he's like repeating like a Vine or something, you know? Who knows?
those are no Vines or TikToks or anything that I know of.
You never know. Vine's not around, so maybe there's like another one we old folks don't know about.
Old folks.
The media.
TikTok is dumb.
The media. TikTok is very
I'm
dumb.
surprised you haven't made TikToks, to be honest.
No, because I will go down guns blazing, protecting and representing the name of Vine.
Nice. I like
R.I.P.
it.
Vine.
They
R.I.P.
killed it for no good reason. Twitter,
Agreed.
kids on Twitter, it's awful.
Agreed.
But yeah,
I want Winston, after you go through this, I want Winston to read the second comment. Don't read it yet. Just go.
okay.
Just go.
Okay, so promptly after that video of Junior was made, he had to transfer high schools because clearly there was some bad influences there. So now he's going to be playing hoops with, what's his name?
Zaire.
Zaire Wade. So we're going to get a James Wade combo in high school, which is just going to be even more hype around these kids. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Indeed.
Winston, what does the comment say?
The second one, Josh?
Yes, sir.
By Joe?
By Joe.
By Joe_Balin.
Joe Guap.
Joe_Guap. They gonna lose to Jason Terry and Dirk's kids. I put a lot of emphasis on that going.
Where does Dirk's
They
kid
gone
go?
do it.
How
Somewhere
old is
in
Dirk's
Germany.
kid?
I don't know.
Can
Does
we
he have a kid?
quick Google search? I didn't know he had a kid.
I think he actually. No, I think he does have a kid actually.
Oh, I think I should probably hop back over here.
Wouldn't Jason Terry be? Doesn't Jason Terry's from here? Wouldn't his kid be here? Why are they randomly playing 2-on-2
No,
against?
he's from here.
It's
He
the-
doesn't
that's
live
the-
here.
Yeah, but don't they
joke.
live here too?
That's the joke.
Travis is right. We're digging too deep into
Yeah, that's the joke.
No,
They're
one
not
is
going to
like-
actually play each other. Like, what?
I'm not saying they would, but I'm just
Kid,
saying
that
like,
would
why
be
would they
like
randomly pick?
one.
Yeah.
You know how many other like athletes' kids there are?
Because
Why-
they lost to the Mavericks.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
I didn't get that connection.
When it finally sinks in, I thought that's why you knew.
No, I actually didn't.
Oh.
Can you read this comment that I'm totally looking over and flying over?
Yeah. Dang it, Bryce.
That's on me.
Yeah, you
It's
want to
okay.
explain yourself for missing your Josh Allen jersey?
What's up?
Exactly.
No response.
All right. Here's the children.
Oh, he's a little young.
Dang it, Lizzie.
Dang it, Lizzie.
I mean, he's playing tennis already, so.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he's eating 10 things of ice
You
cream
think
every
you
day.
could
or
dunk on
whatever it was.
Bronny?
Probably.
At this point, on a little toddler hoop,
Yeah.
yes.
She's ready to fight.
She could probably take on Steph Curry's daughter.
Who was a bigger distraction in the finals? Steph Curry's daughter, what was her name? Riley?
Riley Curry.
Riley Curry or Drake Graham Cracker?
Drake W.
Drake.
Drake. So yeah, LeBron Jr. got grounded. Where are we here? Man, we're already at the end of this. It's only been like 24 minutes.
My goodness.
See, if we had the first segment, we would have
No.
talked about it for a very long time.
No, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, who do we have winning the finals?
The,
We can talk about that.
whoever wins.
Whoever wins
4
the
games.
game.
Whoever wins the 4 games.
Whoever wins the
Whoever
4
scores more
games.
points.
Yeah, I sent out a tweet on the Deep Shot Twitter right before game 1. I was like, "Who wins this game? Is Warriors or Warriors?" And I just felt like
I
Yeah,
did the
Olympic
second. I did the
didn't like
second
that.
Warriors.
the Warriors tied actually in that poll. 50-50.
Did you tweet after the game one?
Who won? Who won? it?
Raptors or
or
Raptors?
Yeah, exactly.
Agreed.
But I kind of felt like an idiot, so I think my predictions for this finals.
What if the Raptors win tonight? Are we saying that they're going to win the series?
I got Warriors still proven innocent. Because I think KD comes.
Proven innocent.
I think KD comes back.
When's KD supposed to come back?
I don't know. I feel
KD
like
is not coming back.
I feel like he makes an emergency comeback
No, Katie's done.
to protect Steph Curry's legacy.
He has
The
a
Steph
torn.
Curry legacy.
He has a torn Achilles. He's not coming
You think
back.
so?
Yeah.
Not being disclosed.
They're just fluffing it. It's 59-54 at halftime right now.
Ooh.
Twitch chat update.
Let's see what the chat has to say about it.
Let's see. We'll start with Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. He said Curry has a tummy ache.
What?
Lavina said a grown man tattooing other grown men on his bicep. Prayers. Him laughing is affecting him. Ways, please.
Agreed with Waze.
Thank you. He laughing because he knows a man has his full name and number permanently on his body. Yeah, that's kind of dumb, honestly. That's just random.
Lavina and I.
This is when you run out of tattoo ideas and you just
Yeah.
My favorite player.
Yeah.
Throw
And
it on
really,
there.
especially that he has both of them, it really just makes the
My
significance
favorite
of both.
bandwagon.
Just, yeah. We'll ignore Trav's tweets or
Tweets.
chats. Poor little Stephanie, says Tyler. And then some dialogue between Trav and Tyler that is irrelevant.
What? He calls me a W.
Yeah, that's why
That's
would
pretty
I read
relevant.
That? Why would I read that?
Can you say it?
You got to read it. We got to
Yeah.
kill time. We're an hour show, not
Tyler,
half an hour show.
Weiler, W. And then Tyler said W. Trav said, am I a W? Tyler said, maybe. Come on, Chuck a W. I'm not a Welcher. Yes, 3 days in a row. Lavina said, Drake Bell, greater than, greater than, greater than, greater than. And Tyler said, KD Goat. And Lavina said, I don't even have a number 19 tattoo.
For Mr. Thornton.
And then,
For Mr. Thornton. Mr. Thornton.
and then
Mr.
Lavina
Thornton here
said,
said, bust down Tatiana.
Lavina said, Stephanie is an insult indeed.
So I've never like taught a class or anything, so I don't know how it feels until now. So like, if you teachers when they teach classes, you give your students a test. They take their test, you get them back, and you can gauge like how the students are doing, who's paying attention, who's not. And the fact that Travis has been having a mini chat
Right, I know.
with Tyler that I've had
I'm
no idea about.
multitasking.
You realize he does this every pod, right?
Yeah, it's called multitasking. I'm interacting with chat while we're talking.
See you, Tyler. Have a good night. Wait.
Tyler said donation, by the
Yeah,
way.
I'm looking, but
It doesn't.
You have to go on Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Can you do something about that?
too bad you can't use
Yeah,
slobs.
why don't you have notifications on your stream?
I do if it's bits. $7 from Tyler though. Thanks for swinging in and throwing some.
Go, Tyler.
Thanks,
Thank
Tyler.
you, Tyler.
Appreciate you. Have a
Yeah,
good night
but
at work.
The
why
Deep
don't you-
Shot Fund,
Why don't you have the notification when you get money?
because it's private.
Why?
Because it's private.
It's private,
finances.
but you tell the stream when it happens.
Well, if the donor is requesting, then yes.
I'm sure the donor is going to request that.
Yeah, it's half the fun.
It is half the
That's why I encourage biddies.
Honestly, I would say it's more than half the fun. It's probably like 95,
75, yeah.
90.
Okay, we'll go 85.
87.
Well, for future
No,
references.
no, no. This is, I debate it. 90.
Let's go.
90. Can we move on to our next segment, please?
Yes, let's get country strong.
Of the year? I had it listed as country.
Strong play of the week.
Hold on, Chuck, before you go, I think Trav and I have the Dingus Head play of the week. That's tied in with this somewhat. Well, at least this team.
Yeah, this team is a bunch of dinguses. But Winston,
Yeah.
you're thinking that this is a country strong play of the year or of the
I think
season?
it is.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, your candidates are like a guy shooting bricks, remember?
So strong.
Tim!
Tim!
That happening to the first place.
Country strong.
State title. This is belted by the pole. It is a fair ball gone.
Watch out for your nachos.
Hope you guys got in the game for
I'm
free.
not going to eat you as well. Just have it up there in the third level where no one's sitting and just run for it.
So crazy.
Is that the furthest home run in baseball this year?
No.
No.
Distance-wise?
If it goes over the pole.
I think Ketel Marte hit the longest home run of the
He did
year
today.
today. Yeah.
What?
Isn't that crazy? It was like 486.
Oh my
What the
God.
heck?
Dude.
that
Ketel
out of the
Marte.
stadium?
I don't know.
He sucks still.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, if it goes over the pole, either side, is it a home run?
If it goes
What?
over,
If it goes, the pole's like infinite, so if it goes over the pole, then yeah.
it literally goes into space.
Yeah. It literally goes
loses
into
all
Mars.
of its gravity properties. And
Yeah.
that ball's still going.
And right when it gets near the pole, the ball just goes up
Okay.
in an upward trajectory.
So today, Ketel Marte did hit the longest home run of the season so far for 482 feet. Can you tell me who he tied that with? Because it's tied for longest of the year.
Josh Bell.
Vogelbeck?
Vogelbeck.
It wouldn't be an episode without a Chuck Butcher.
Vogelbeck.
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 Would you like a guess?
I feel like I saw this earlier, but I really can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
Bryce?
No,
Josh Bell.
it's not a big name player.
Evan?
Am I close?
No.
Evan. Not even in the
He's
league.
not even on the team. Yeah, his kid threw him one in the yard and he hit it 512 feet.
It was a tennis ball.
You guys ever seen that Vine where the kid gets hit off it and he's like, stares back at it?
Wait, I think I might know. Is it Pete Alonso?
No.
Wait, not a big
Jay
name?
Bruce?
He's not like a small. He's not like a big name. Not like a small name. He's a good player.
Gallo?
Decent player. Same team, I believe.
Chew?
No.
Who does Gallo and Chu play for?
Rangers.
Odor?
No.
He's got a mean hook.
Andrus?
No.
What's his name? With does he still play for the Rangers with the hat and he doesn't like his head touched?
You say he stands like a
Beltran?
Oh, Mazzara?
Yeah. What'd you say he stands like?
Stands like one of those walkers from Star Wars.
Like the AT-AT walker?
No, like the really tall ones that like walk on 4 legs, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the AT-AT walker.
That's what they're called? Yeah, that's what he looks like in the batter's box. This guy named Nomar Mazzara.
So his arms are on the ground? Like
Yeah, and
he's
he
four-legged?
swings the bat with his mouth. And he hit it 500 feet. It's the new wave in baseball.
That's really impressive,
Yeah.
actually. Does he come out to the Imperial March? Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably maybe a new favorite player, if this is all true and not an exaggeration.
So you're a Rangers fan now? So are you just like a fan of every
team
AL West?
Every AL West team.
My lady.
Not hung.
Not very hung. So you think this is Country Strong play of the season?
I think so. I mean,
We've had a lot of Country Strong.
I think Kauai dunking on Giannis was country
I think the
strong.
final episode we should have a rundown.
Giannis didn't. That was a good dunk, but like I really don't think like Giannis was really contesting that too much. Like he kind of backs off a little at the end there.
Yeah, but still strong.
Chuck, I
Strong.
really think you should make a compilation for the last episode and we can go through and pick the Country Strong play of the season.
Just narrow them down.
I think that would be a good segment.
So a top 4.
Yeah, we could do top
Top
four.
4. I can't do another video mid-season because for season 3, those videos took me like 20 hours. to
No
make.
need to, but we
4
we,
for season 4.
we just want the country.
Yeah.
You know, we just can go back and find the videos.
Country
for the
Strong play this season.
And yeah, we should narrow that down.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Come.
Which our last episode for a little bit of
The
highlight.
guy shooting the bricks.
That one is not up there. I think
Vogelbeck.
Sometimes it's slow and the great country is strong.
He's strong because he's clearly shooting it a little more than you need to.
I think Chuck's rebound should be one that originated the whole Country Strong play.
I agree with that one.
There's no
That boy,
footage of
Country
that,
Strong.
There's nothing country about that guy.
I don't think Deontay showed up ever since that night.
He really
Nope.
hasn't.
Did I strong him away?
I think so.
Nice.
He's scared.
With your country strong breath.
That's actually tequila and mayonnaise concoction of that. Okay.
Can Trav and I just give the dingus play of the week?
Yeah. Mariners?
Yeah, Jerry
Mariners.
DePoto trading Jay Bruce and keeping $18 million worth of his
Yeah,
contract.
baby.
Dumping his salary and keeping 90% of it.
And getting a mid-tier prospect.
Jake Schneider or something like that.
And losing like 30 out of the last 40 games.
Yep. Lost 14-2 today, 14-3.
Yeah.
What was that earlier about you guys saying taking the over?
Hey, it's still possible.
Just-
It was
Yeah.
75 games.
We told him. We
Yeah,
tried to
we
tell
told
him.
Try to tell them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Try
they
to
shouldn't
tell
have
'em.
listened.
Our pitching
Hey.
is pretty bad.
Lots of season to go.
Lots of season.
75 wins is not that much.
Marco's our ace, but he only gave up 14 runs a
Marco
day.
trash, not an ace.
Hey, but Justin Sheffield got roughed up today too. Give up 7
Nice.
runs.
Hey,
Great Mariners. Good.
Remind me,
even
was
the
Lucas
Astros
Giolito coming up from the Nationals? He's been killing it for the White Sox.
Dude, there's a lot. Who's the other one? Was it Rengifo? No, we traded Rengifo, didn't we? He was a Mariner at one
Mariners
point.
did, yeah.
Yeah. There was somebody else I saw recently that was a former Nah. Oh, Scherzer struck out 15 today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was his 6th time doing that.
My goodness.
He's like, it was like Randy Johnson. I forget who else. There's like 4 other players that had done
He's
that.
gonna get traded
Scherzer? Mm-hmm. Why?
because the Nationals are gonna rebuild.
Where's Strauss at? What's he doing?
Don't know. That guy's always hurt.
I know, he really is.
Scherzer gonna get traded to the Twins. Watch it.
With Rex Castillo? That's where Rex is right now.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get traded for a season and a half. I just hit for the cycle for the first time.
Very nice.
Dude, we should definitely have a player profile segment one time for Rex Castillo.
I do have an interesting segment that I'd like to ask you. I don't have the video on him, but did you guys see the incident at the
Palace? The Malice at the Palace?
No. You might know what game I'm talking about. It was this week. Some fan got hit by a
the kid.
Little girl.
It was a little girl, yeah.
Yeah, and I
It's
don't know.
the Cubs and Astros.
Yeah, the Cubs game. Amora.
Yeah.
I think it was him.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about like just how like you've all in the games. Like, what do you think about like what they do with like safety nets going around trying to?
It really sucks, in my opinion, because it's definitely like the most dangerous, like in all sporting events to go to, that's the most dangerous thing that can happen out of all sports. But that's also the most exciting is being able to like catch a ball on the side or like have to watch out for him, you know?
Yeah, you pay for those seats for the reason, right?
Yeah, I think eventually they're going to, I mean, not eventually, I think now they need to expend it.
Yeah, but they
And the nets,
give
but-
those announcements like you're
But I mean-
sitting here at your own risk.
Yeah, but it's
You
a
need
little
to
kid.
understand
It's a kid, and like that's so exciting being in like the third, because she got hit in like the 3rd row.
Yeah,
Like it's not like you're sitting and you have like a second to react. Like literally just
No, you can't avoid it. Remember the A's game we went to? Like the first 10 pitches.
it was like literally the first pitch of the game. After
Yeah.
I think I told this story before, but we were walking to our seats. It was like my 7th birthday, and you know how they put your name up on the board if you tell them, like in the 6th inning
If
they
you
go through
pay
all the
them.
birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got like the birthday package, and we're walking to our seats in like left field in batting practice, and my mom got hit on the arm. It broke her arm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And we literally went to first aid and stayed through the 6th inning so I could see my name on the board. Shout out to you, Mom.
Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mom. That's what we did it for
I was like
moms.
probably 6 or 7.
Yeah.
She had like, you could see the ball indent. It's pretty crazy. It was rough.
But
It was rough.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are like they do tell you to pay attention, but it's like there's certain times where it's unavoidable. You know, it's gonna hit like a kid. It could be like you're taking a bite of your food or something, looking down. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Well, they
But
already expanded the nets, and
I know.
I mean, they're going to do it more now. It's crazy to think what it was before.
It's going to look weird. It seriously is. Sitting at those seats is going to have less value than like even sitting.
Yeah, I'd rather sit in the 200 level.
That's
or
what I'm
something.
saying. I'd rather sit in like the left field bleachers, like where we always sit. I like those seats.
So
Statistically, it's not a risk. There is a risk, of course, because it's happened before, but statistically, like how many pitches turn into foul hits, turn into just laser beams?
a lot actually. I think a lot of them are.
Lavina doesn't think, I think she doesn't think the balls can break your arm. Is that what she meant
No,
by
I
that?
think she got hit by one, maybe.
Oh, really? Because she
Yeah.
said those balls can break her arm. Am I just dense? Oh, because it didn't break her arm?
Yeah, I think so.
Lavina
Yeah. I
drinks
mean,
her
think
milk.
about how hard they're like. For one, players can throw 100. Imagine how hard the balls can get hit. They come off the bat at like 120, 130 miles an hour.
No, they
Back sports
don't.
science.
Yes, they do.
130, that's like never happened. 120 is very
Rex
rare,
Castillo's hit like
too.
112 last night.
Okay, 110 is like pretty good though.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Yeah.
above average.
But still, I don't know. That's just incredibly fast. A ball that's as hard as Chuck's chest.
It's very soft right now. That's a
It's
bad
it's
example.
a full heart of alcohol.
Yep. Yoga. Yeah, Lavina, I think so. You almost been hit by pucks, not baseballs.
Pucks would
Yeah,
be
pucks
nasty
hurt too.
too.
Yeah.
Seattle Starbucks.
Someone said
Good name.
Seattle Seamen.
Someone said to get rid of a big crowd, all you got to do is bring a hockey player and a puck and a stick and just have them hit at the puck, and then everyone will clear out.
Is it like Wii bowling when you accidentally let go of the ball?
Yeah, we bowling but with people.
Whoa! And they do the spin. So this clip right here is kind of what we've been talking about, except on the field. You got to think fast. I would never want to pitch in a baseball game. I would duck after each pitch.
This reminds me of when we played softball and I was pitcher. I took a line drive back. It didn't even actually hit me, but the umpire thought it hit me, so he gave me the out. I was like, oh, thanks.
I'm down, yeah.
Actually, that really did come close to hitting me. Though,
Softball.
It's 145 miles an hour.
Throw back to when Chuck tackled somebody.
Yeah, see you
didn't
boys for the
tackle
new
them.
season of softball. Yeah, right.
I didn't tackle him. We don't hardly have any soccer on here, but this clip is neat. It's impressive.
Shout out to
Even-
JC.
Even for a
Shout out to
layman.
Kovo. Shout out to Mike, I think.
No, they aren't Liverpool fans. Only
No, but
JC.
those are our soccer fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron Amer too. Shout out to
He's
Cameron
been a
Amer.
part of our bracket group.
Isn't Dave a soccer fan?
Somewhat.
You can't say his name, Josh.
I said
Dave.
Dave.
Steve.
All right. Well, it's still impressive because it's so smooth.
What's smoother, the move or his legs?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All
That was pretty nice.
5 of them.
Looks like me in
Dave.
FIFA.
Yeah, not
Before
this year's
this
FIFA.
year, because it's
Before they
horrible.
ruined it.
Remember when you guys were
Alec, it's still great.
Remember when you guys were trying to play that team mode and I was just like casually just playing my own thing, playing manager, just
That was fun, but
that was super
Josh
fun.
and Cody said, "Oh, the game sucks."
The
now."
game does suck. Next year we'll be back.
That clip is a dream of any Rocket League player. Just want to take the time.
I just want to say Rocket League Mondays are
I just
tomorrow.
want to do
I
a
want
quick
to say
plug.
Rocket League Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays are here amongst us.
Sundays are reserved for the deep shot. Sorry.
Sundays are Deep Shot. Monday, Rocket Mondays. Every Monday. You can check it out on Twitch on this. same
Rest of the
channel. I
streams
just have
are
to
random.
plug.
Rest
Rest
of
of
the
them are
streams
so random. I don't know why you guys have to crucify me and try
It
to
was that
plug the
storm thing you
channel.
mentioned.
That
Shut
storm
up.
thing you
Shut up.
mentioned.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Okay, closing thoughts before we get out of here.
Can we do a Twitch chat update?
Okay.
Twitch chat update.
I think this is not iGang.
What?
That's what Joe said. Naughty Gang or not iGang?
Noti gang.
Noti?
Yeah, like notification.
Lavina said LMAOOO in all caps. Why aren't y'all watching my boy Drake? And number 2, hey love Ina. No. I not spell right. K Omega Lol versus Omega Lol. Joe J Omega Lol E. J Omega Lol E. And Trav got beat up IRL, so he's hiding his black eye.
This is a toxic chat now.
This is why you wanted the chat update?
Yeah, just want to say hi to Joe.
Hi, Joe.
And just make fun of Game of Thrones and how bad it was.
I mean, so if it's not one thing of competing against Game of Thrones airtime, now we're competing against the NBA Finals.
Gotta compete against Kawaii.
Karai.
Correct.
Bust down.
Bust down.
Bust down
Correct.
Kawaii.
I think that's going to be the episode name, Bust Down Tim.
Tim. Bust down, Tim.
Okay, so one last thing before we go, if you guys don't have any closing thoughts.
Shout out to UW women's softball.
Yep, agreed.
Good for them.
Go
if it wouldn't
Dogs,
have
go
snowed in
Hawks.
Pullman, Cougs would have been right there in that
No, but
tournament.
UW
go.
lost, so
Here we go.
good season by them though.
If you're going to bring up UW, it's just low-hanging fruit at this point. But I want to say, we're starting to wind down with the season. Once the NBA Finals are done, it's basically going to be the end of Season 4. But because we're a bunch of children, we wanted to make it to episode 420.
No,
So this is-
we're really forcing 20 episodes just to get to 420.
This is Chuck's doing here.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
a reason to it. There's a reason to it. You might offend people if that's how you're going to react. So we're on 417 right now. We'll be here for 3 more weeks. On episode 420, we will have a very special in-studio guest, King Sean.
Oh my gosh.
All right. That's
Do you want to take back your complaint now?
Blaze it.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
So
we
that
talk-
was 3 weeks from now, right?
3 weeks, so it'll be the 20.
Oh, perfect.
So we have the 2nd. We'll have a show next week on the 9th, then on the 16th for the fathers, and then the 23rd will be the season finale.
Are we gonna talk about hockey at all? Or is it canceled because of Lavina?
I mean, we did have a week long. We had 8 days moment of
know.
silence for the Sharks.
That's true.
Do we care anymore?
No, we don't care, but the Bruins are up. That's all I know.
Yeah,
And I wish the Blue Jackets were in the finals.
Shut up.
Same.
Stanley's Cup. They'll never win Stanley's Cup. I'll curse them right now. Lil B curse. That's what it'll be. All right. Bust down, Tim. We'll see you next week.
Bust down,
Thanks
Tim.
for tuning in. Bye.
Frick the Mariners.
Oh, don't drink
your
alcohol
employer?
excessively.
Nope.
Good morning.
Drink water. Bye.
Deep shot.
Season 4.
Josh Allen era will arrive.